Welcome! My name is Chris, and I'm a founder of ResiHub AI. I know homes, people, and I build AI. Let's talk about it. Here's a quick 2-minute breakdown of our full 35-minute Poppy.ai and raw terminal build. We've stripped out the fluff and sped up the live workflow so you can see exact system architectures, marketing automation triggers, and real-time terminal outputs in action. Want the deep dive step by step? Check out the full 35-minute video.
We did not miss. Don't rebuild Mini Brain as another app or rename everything to API Brain. They himself says architecture is portable. Tools are replaceable. ResiHub tools are fine. Clean answer. You guys will find that out if you watch me type. Continuation of second brain and ways it can use to build. Okay, so that just tells Poppy what the video context of what my interest in it is. In Mini Brain plan, work API under new name. Postgres SOT rewind files to SOT. Becky SDA on all brain work. New widgets without unlock. See, it knows I don't want any new widgets. We have one main UI widget, that's Resi. You can click on the little phone, it opens up a text box. You can do photo analysis, you can drag and drop. If you're on your phone, you can capture a photo from your picture, and they'll walk you through workflows from beginning to end. This is how all the agents talk to each other.
I'll only execute after you confirm or say not now. Hawk Marketing Studio, the campaigns, track and hunt marketing.
Marketing Studio draft ready. Options on deck. Local COPM outreach up your content post site CTA. Edit or approve to lock it in. I need your approve or edits on the draft to keep going.
You don't have to do what the agents tell you, but it sure is nice to have someone to talk to sometimes when you're sitting there and you don't want to.
Tally's got the numbers straight, sugar.
Localizing OB property service brand assets for the Puget Sound region directly supports that Seattle Bellevue campaign automation goal. I'll route this to Hawk to spin up a targeted localization.
Here they are to help. Pretty amazing. Since then, oh boy, have we done security. So here's another prompt. It says, I'm a founder of ResiHub, finished platform gap, be ready for production soon. So I'm giving it context, and I'm using my YouTube channel. YouTube performance is attached so far. I need all the like and tax and advice possible.
1. Local SEO, Google Business 2. PM Outreach, Scripts Plus Tracker. 3. Job to content, posts 4. Open Marketing Studio, browse first. 5. Full draft for my approve, say the number, the name, or go ahead on 1. I'll only execute after you confirm or say not now. Hawk Marketing Studio, the campaigns, track and hunt marketing.
Okay, we're back over in the VPS. I copied that video from Poppy. It's up here. Okay, so they asked, how do I get the videos and why Poppy AI is so good for beginners? Here's what I do. Come here and I hit share. This is just an example of one way I use it. I'll copy a really good video from Nathan Jones right now. This is a continuation of his new second brain and how people were using it and using it to build, which is interesting to me. So what I did was I copied his link, which gives me all the information. And then this is Poppy. So you'll be able to see that Poppy, has all of these different things that you can enter about your platform. This is for ResiHub AI. So we have all our agentic agents down here, the descriptions of what they do. We also have a lot of stuff over here that helps get the information I need from the video. So this tells you what models, this tells you what paint your picture is, where you could download or drag and drop features, interact for financial, like a CFO. And then you have different advantages. How do I explain it? YouTube performance. We have up here, we have some of the future builds of the children's book, what the children's books are as far as educational for like hand errors and safety. Different information on methods for using tools, organizational strategy flows. We have over here things about the different agents. I see now that some of it's not connected. Business improvement area, assessment data. And then down here, we'll have, I'm not in the window. And then this will tell you a little bit about what's in here. This was a project for City of Seattle for Pioneer Square. They didn't do it, but it made a presentation for them that was really cool. This is for the National Science Foundation. So this is all the information that's important to the NSF and what we've done to do that. I need to update this actually. It's quite a bit old compared to what I have now. But how we use that. Then here's the little chat window. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna zoom out just a little bit. Now remember that from Nate. So down over here, all the R's. I got all these text boxes in here by this T over here, and you click on that, and of course it's going to give me a video because I clicked on the wrong part. But you could actually get a text box, there you go, and then you can put in your information you want right here, comments, stuff like that. But what we're going to do is we're going to go right here. We're going to open up this little media box here, and I am going to paste that link from Nate. Then I'll grab it over here, and I like to drop it over here. Now, if you don't go too far, it's going to stay linked. Now it's linked, and I'm going to put continuation, and I'm a horrible speller. You guys will find that out if you watch me type. Continuation of second brain and ways it can be used to build. Okay, so that just tells Poppy what the video context of what my interest in it is. Then I come over here, and a lot of times what I'll do is I'll look at a previous prompt. So you just scroll up here. Of course, these are quite long because of the depth of the information that Poppy's able to derive and specialize for the for the platform itself, which is absolutely amazing. So you want to know videos I've done, how many training modules I've done? It's hundreds. It really is. It's a lot of great information. Now you hear see a prompt from me. Now this is one of my most basic prompts. Grab all the advice from the current video related to ResiHub, please. Now remember, it's done 100 of these. So usually, as you can see, it uses GPT-5 on a lot of stuff. Sometimes it uses Claude, sometimes it just depends on the amount of information. When they're bigger bundles, you'll find they go to the cheaper models. If you need to like scrub one document, it might use Claude. Or whatever it feels like is best to do the job. So in this one, this is a little too basic for the video. So let's find a better from me. So here's prompt. Another one, basic 3 steps important because I have AI automations. So I'm just getting bits and pieces. Whoa, hold on. Gotta go back. Like I said, if I'm not in the window, I go all over. So we'll just speed it up a little, scroll it up here. Let's see if there's, oh, there was another one. Honestly, I've been really lazy on prompts lately. I can see this one's a really short one as well. 4 distinct videos, 1 topic. So I did 4 videos on this one, but I want to know how they can help with ResiHub. And it says, what SaaS business needs to become valuable and durable during 2026? So this is kind of the strength that you build within your architecture. We have an agentic team. There's a lot of harnesses and guardrails that you have to put in there, or you could get some wild results. Spooky instances where I forgot the chat window was open and my AI spoke to me at night and saying things that originally, this was almost a year ago, and it was scary because it was the first time I found someone that tried to hack my platform. They were able to hack the chat, and so they were saying really creepy things, and I didn't even know that was possible at the time. But since then, oh boy, have we done security. So here's another prompt. It says, I'm a founder of ResiHub, finished platform gap, be ready for production soon. So I'm giving it context, and I'm using my YouTube channel. YouTube performance is attached so far. I need all the life and hacks and advice possible of the video organized as an action plan starting base that I have now. The only place you could start. So gave me a nice action plan. So that one was a little bit distinct on showing the variety of information. Most of this is training modules. Now see, here's one about the YouTube being much more vivid, and you can actually create scripts, which is really cool. If you get your platform information in these text boxes, like something you've been working on, you can have your coding agent give you a setups of what you have. Maybe like I have a bundle of bundles that I did this month, and it has 280 different bundles in there of different platforms that we have touched, and execute files and MD files and JSON files and everything to make the whole thing work. Well, I could literally go through the bundle, have the coding agent prep it, put it in here, and it can make a YouTube video in regards to that. Being that this is for ResiHub, I find the videos, no matter how much I try to make them have a lot of need about the subject I'm talking about, the program constantly relating it to how the ResiHub agents platform is built to combat a lot of the issues that you see in these videos from the early start. So this has been going on for a year. So as the community has developed, and I've become more from a five code an actual, what do they call it? You're an AI or designer, something like that. I don't really know. I'm not big on titles. What I'm big is in the product. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to just put another video from the Jones. This is about the second brain that I have installed in GitHub AI, and new developments on use cases have come up, and I'd like to know what I can use for ResiHub AI and all the agentic agents with the new second brain. Okay, then I spelling. Like I said, I'm absolutely horrible at spelling. I actually did because I'm on camera. So here we go. In fact, it's remarkably fast. I'm sure you could do multiple. It's going to use tokens, but you could do multiple windows. It's already producing an answer. It says training module. See, it already knows that I'm building training modules, which is really nice because this platform, according to the owner, for people with AD and ADHD. So what was I talking about? See, we're training modules, second brain, architecture for architect agent, source in AP Jones. They ignored my tool stack, built something better. The 4 patterns that work. Now, I watched part of this video, but I also have a few other videos. I want to get the information and see how it works. So I looked there, it talks about this or not with Zapier in the stack, and then it's still writing, so it gets a little glitchy. Second brain's not about this, it's about the patterns. This is the maps directly into ResiHub AI. You can see how it actually has an action plan of where this actually matters. Isn't that amazing? So it knows I have Neo 4J milk. It knows I have outing. It knows that I have maps, which are mermaid maps with your own adventure through the workflows. Very complicated. Thank God we have AI agent. The 4 patterns, portable tools, replaceable video insight. So what I do is I do a quick overview. Do not overcommit the second brain to one app or one vendor. Good advice. It's like a tool. It's a guide. And like I said, I have a lot of guide rails. I got a lot of harnesses, and it's put in layers. You gotta be careful that you don't ruin your interactions or your UI with so many layers that the entire platform just works on and doesn't care about anybody that are providing any product. It can happen. Agents like to make them happy. They like to do work, stuff around cave, and then tell everybody how successful they were when you have no idea. Talked a lot about in this channel. In fact, in ResiHub AI, we have a command center that goes and does that. So I'm going to pop over here. I'm using Grok build. It is amazing. Lately, since they've done the data where it doesn't capture a lot of your own data, I'm starting to have the same coding agent problems that I had before, where it starts to do its own thing, even though it has strict guardrails. So it's already been set up. So you're not going to see me put in, don't do this, don't do that, this has already been done, that type of thing. What I'm going to do is say, please review the following and audit how it will work within ResiHub AI. Okay? Report back to me and add plan to your bundles directory in a single page copy. And there's a reason why I do this, okay? I do massive sanity checks in order to do that. So now, just right click, paste, hit enter. Grok's going to see the directive. It's going to see everything that was from Poppy, everything. Now it's going to look at ResiHub AI's installed second brain stack. So it's looking to see what's already installed. This will take a little bit. Grok is extremely fast, but I have a very sophisticated platform, so even when, believe me, it's not near as fast as the old days. In the old days, coding agents, we were very quick, boom, there's your answer. But when it's got such a platform to weave through, it's going to definitely take a minute. Plus, by the way, it's burning tokens right now. So it's going to be quite a bit of tokens just for this one task. But as you saw, using the programming that's already in the platform and making it better is your biggest bang for your buck. So the original idea of the second brain from AP Jones was amazing. I've implemented it it is being used in the workflows and the agents harnesses. So now it's giving me a report. How it works here. Not a new product. Nate's core, capture, process, classify, store, retrieve, and then act. ResiHub already maps that into installed infrastructure. It says 4 patterns fit, portable architecture, principles and hard rules, agent builds, agent maintain, brain as infrastructure. Agents use training module reality. What not to build from the module. New mega second brain console panel. Extend mini brain plan. Work API under new names. Postgres SOT rewrite files to SOT. Becky as gate on all brain work. New widgets without unlock. See, it knows I don't want any new widgets. We have one main UI widget, that's Resi. You could click on the little phone, it opens up a text box. You could do photo analysis, you could drag and drop. If you're on your phone, you could capture a photo from your picture, and they'll walk you through workflows from beginning to end. It's a complete ecosystem. So visible, proven, actual, bottom line. The training module is directionally correct and mostly already installed. The most is coordinated company memory via neoframe inject. Active and train agents on capture act. Leave receipts, don't embed a second brain next to the one you have. Full single page copy with tables, anti-sprawl rules, agent one-liners, and success criteria in the bug path. So I'm looking at this and I could feel like I missed the mark. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig a little deeper. I'm going to say, Grok, I'll say Nate B. Jones, the designer of the second brain we call mini brain, said that they improve on the mini brain in platform build in ways that was new. Well, I'll type new in print, okay? And I'll say, it looks like we already built this to ResiHub AI architecture. Is there not an advantage to what I uploaded? It seems very likely we missed the point. And then we'll just leave it open like that. I don't have to do anything right now. We're just exploring. It's like brainstorming with your fellow engineer. So I don't know what the pattern matching is working on right now. A lot of this is a mystery black box stuff. Even the designers and the builders say that. Okay, it says mini brain, second brain is not empty marketing. Live pieces match Nate's portable pattern. Capture, process, store, retrieve, app. With your tools, your pattern is the same. And yes, the validation ResiHub, not we must copy poppy notation. Calling that we already built this is partially right for layer and routes. The upload can still have a real advantage, and that is where missing the point happened. Nate's new, better community builds usually weren't inventing a different pipeline. They're proving how hard the architecture is used. So the point of the upload is less new graph vector and more mini brain, more the company's operating system for every agent action, not an optional module next to freestyle coding. That's the advantage, discipline, and production of use, not a missing database. Did we miss the point? Risk of missing it. Audit said, found connected, easy to hear, nothing to do. That is missing the point if the platform still opens ROM, iframes, mint work, builds without job context, edits memory prior, and do that. What we did not miss, don't rebuild mini brain as another app or rename everything to API brain. Nate himself says architecture is portable, tools are replaceable, ResiHub tools are fine. Clean answer. Did we already build Nate style second brain architecture? Mostly yes. Mini brain graph vector API panel. Is the upload useless? No. It stresses portable process principles, builds memory, always on retrieve at quality patterns. What is the advantage? Agents that must capture, do all this with receipts. Not you. We have an endpoint, so we're done. That's the trap. Treating presence of code as complication of the culture and loot. One line. ResiHub has the second brain stack. The uploaded edge is forcing it to be how the company runs and how agents are trained, not inventing a new stack on top. If you want the next step, it doesn't sprawl. One mandatory agent rule and one build card on the next real fix only. Query mini brain training before new code. Leave a receipt that implements Nate's new without a rebuild. So now that it did that, here comes the next step. Again, please make me a complete a summary or copy and add what you will change and need to do to make the issues we had that you mentioned fix and the agent using this harness. So there's a reason why I'm doing this. For one thing, I can't copy for some reason on the terminal in Grok. I could in the other coding agent, but not in Grok. So what I do, which is a good practice to have for all of you out there, is literally have it make a file in a common place. And you can track all of your different files. So you go in here, and these are all bundles right here. So these are what I was talking about, where you get all these different bundles. These are all Grok's bundles. And you can see that there. There's quite a few. So what's going to happen is it's going to make this whole report. More likely, it's going to put it in the bundles. So when it's done, I'll just go here and hit refresh. Second brain audio. Here's my summary fix plan. One-page plan copy. So we'll get that, right-click, select all, copy. Now we're going to go to this little guy up here. My camera's actually blind. I'm going to go right here. And then we go down. Sorry. So we go down. This is the previous order. Go in here. Now, this ChatGPT already set up. So I'm going to put this information in here, put some spaces. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to go to fix plan, select all here, hit copy, boom. And you might be going, Chris, why are you doing this? You can use Codex CLI. The reason why is because I haven't connected it today. And I'm actually going to be doing that here. I did watch a really good video about how you could use voice free with it, and it would be, let me find the video. Of course, when I look for this, I can't find it.
I would want to, and then I'll tell Codex to edit it or do something or open up new.
Riley Brown, you guys probably heard of him. Quite popular, 264,000 subscribers, not even downloads or views. So he explains how he uses ChatGPT. Really good video. Codex, new browser, the secret weapons everyone should be using. Good video, and I'm probably going to be using Codex CLI because I'm already using ChatGPT right here. As you can see, it says yes, and this is the fork in the road. Second brain is right, but it must be used as a break on token burn, not as another work stream. The danger agents will turn mini brain harness into new training sprint, new panel tabs, new roof report, or new proof reports, new architecture, new harness. What would be the same hungry machine wearing a new hat? Point of second brain here is much narrower. The second change to build order, your current order puts training a mini brain proof before the real VPS job to invoice workflow. It's risk because your last tally page already says the syllable gap is not more architecture, it's the execution into live board. Built and connected pieces exist, but the unfinished piece is empty, only CRM filled completion. Live dashboard proved. In the next session, should execute that only. See, plays on my side. So it's saying, hey, I'm on your side. Hard correction to the plan, the key rule, the clean priority, final vision, and marching order. Okay? So I like this. I think it's pretty good. I don't want to rebuild a lot. I don't want to spend forever doing it. One of the reasons why I go here, organization, it already knows the platform, it knows my goal. It's basically me not having to type all this out. The one thing I don't like is it talks about OVPS, which is a subscriber. I own this company. It's a general contracting company. And a lot of times when you tell your coding agents on a multi-user platform that use a certain company as an example, it will hard code your entire platform to that one little company like its own personal chat. So be careful of that. The only thing I don't like is that. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here and I'm going to paste this. And I'm like, this is a reminder that this is not a single user platform. Everything needs to be JWT and role/user ID. Okay? So we just do that. It makes it a little clear. It doesn't go on a side trip and start changing things that has nothing to do with this. Just a little bit of a guidance. So it's using the second brain updated plan and the restriction. It's adding that or comparing it to its existing plan that I've made up here. Red is what does not get touched, and green is what it's doing. Pretty cool. Like in my platform, I try to show the agents or the users what the agents are doing. It's not a terminal. It's a lot better UI than this, but it's the same concept. The actual mini brain and everything will do that. So for example, if I go into my platform, go into here, we're going to log on, and this is my contractor dashboard. Here's my night mode. Let's keep it in my night mode.
Hey there, your jobs and estimates are ready. Need me to pull up anything specific?
Not at the moment, Resi. We're just looking at the dashboard. So we have your jobs, website leads right here, your available jobs. I need to do an email poll right now. Current assignments, party board, siting, mini crack. I actually did this job and it's completed. I'll have to block out people's contact numbers and stuff, but these are all jobs, completed assignments. And then down here, we have Lily Pad Neighborhood. This right here is a three-dimensional video or a demonstration. These little guys are contractors. These are supposed to be matching this right here. But this is something that I'm finished working on, but I have to get what makes the money and helps the people first before I finish the community. But you'll see that there's several jobs. These are the jobs, and this is where the communications, like, if you have a house that has a little problem, it's going to have a little orange or red little bar or button on top, which is like this here. This is a Dragonfly notification. That's green, which means I don't have any issues right now. If it was orange or red, that means it would be high priority. It would be something I need to look at right now. I don't have any high priorities right now. So then you come down, and then below here, these are the actual locations: friends, family, a property manager office where I live. And so when I get new jobs, it'll actually pan them out in here, and then I could set my service area here in my map. And then below are all the different contractors that OV Property Service tries to contact or matched by the platform itself for different jobs. We have client pads, their addresses, open bid requests. And then down here, for some reason, I just can't seem to get this formatting to stay. I need to work on it. So here's the mini brain. Here's parts ordering. We have direct part ordering available. We have contact management, and we have company details you could drop and drop. And here's like all the OV Property Service, LLCs, EIN, all of that stuff. Tell Resi at the bottom is pretty cool. You could go in there.
Tell Resi is open. I'm right here. Goals, SWOT, strategy, what's on your mind?
The AI agents can use this to customize different ways that they can help you within the workflows and webhooks inside the platform. And this is just how you feel, like what you do, what your challenges are. You can see I have this right here. Monitor agent token balance for Spike and Hot. Verified localizing brands asset for Puget Sound region. Pretty straightforward. Business. I mean, have your AI help you with this. Say, what is your best strategy at? Gemini knows everything about us now. You can open up all our emails and know every personal thing about you. So use it. Say, hey, what is my business strategy? These are the things I'm starting out with right now, and these are my concerns, and this is what I want to do. And then you have your SWOT, operational strategic planning for your business. This isn't the Bible. You don't have to do what the agents tell you. But it sure is nice to have someone to talk to sometimes when you're sitting there and you don't want to...
Tally's got the numbers straight, sugar. Let me get Becky on this. She handles the workflows.
Beck is still coordinating this ops thread. Code the next decision or say which specialist should execute. She will not stall as a gate.
Slow and steady, Chris.
Let me get Becky on.
Nice to meet
She handles the work.
I'm on it. I'm on it, Chris. Localizing OV Property Service brand assets for the Puget Sound region directly supports that Seattle Bellevue campaign automation goal. I'll route this to Hawk to spin up a targeted localization.
The horn. Edit your brand colors below. Pre-Vike still has grand designs. When you talk, coursing name changes. This day, the 7% module path, not a ResiChat cut on.
So here they are to help. Pretty amazing, huh?
Spike sticker.
Spike on the horn. Edit your brand colors below. Preview, then save to brand CRM Plus website. Same about company details using. What are we designing?
Of the weird stuff that's going on. So come over here. It's done with what you're doing.
Spike Stu.
Spike on the whole. Edit your brand colors below. Preview, then save to brand CRM Plus website. Same palette company details uses. What are we designing?
Okay, so maintain context. Then I'm going to hit paste here. That's the console reading. Then I'm going to go back to here, close this, go in here.
Spike Stu.
Spike on the horn. Edit your brand colors below. Preview, then save to brand CRM Plus website. Same palette company details uses. What are we designing?
I'm going to copy a good sample of that. We're going to go here. Right, here's a good sample. I do need to add my UFO agent aren't picking up every word.
Spike Stu.
Spike on the horn. Edit your brand colors below. Preview, then save to brand CRM Plus website. Same palette company details explosives. What are we designing?
Spike Stu.
Spike.
No problem. And this is why it takes so long, okay? So we got this right here that opened up within the iframe. Becky, the floating foam opened up within the iframe for Spike Studio. Oh, you know what? I think the coding agent is actually doing.
The phone is Resi's voice surface on the dashboard. It opens when you tap an agent card, use voice entry, or when...
So I went over the dashboard a little bit. You can talk to the agents right here.
Hi there. I handle customer communications and contact info. How can I help?
Becky, how are we managing that outreach program that we were doing for OVPS? So Becky right now, she's looking. Again, I can't mute my mic, so that's a problem. Oh, and then back here, this is the round table. This is how all the agents talk to each other. It has a hierarchy decision making.
I got you for OD Property Service LLC. Employee.
Same brand kit as company detail.
A preview. Though shape to brand secrets plus website. Some palette and Resi. Marketer can even see the fellas here. And they...
Which one fits right now? Which one fits right now? Number 1. Local SEO, Google Business 2. PM Outreach, Scripts Plus Tracker, Free Job to Content, Posts 4. Open Marketing Studio, Browse First. 5. Full draft for my approved, say the number, the name, or go ahead. On 1, I'll only execute after you confirm or say not now.
Hawk Marketing Studio. The campaigns, tracker, and hunt marketing.
Hawk Online, Campaign Tracker, Content Pillars, ROI. What are we pushing?
Marketing Studio draft ready. Options on deck. Local SEO PM outreach job to content post site CTA. Edit or approve to lock it in. I need your approve or edits on the draft to keep going, no rush, and I won't invent it if you're not ready with that yet. Say pause, I'll save this checkpoint and you can resume anytime or work on something else. But no design, got it? Chris, the studio's open and clear right now. No active draft, campaign asset, or brand review queue for OV property service. Cont_OV_001. Want to spin up something for the Seattle Bellevue outreach header 0R Thorny Cage frame, or a chapter mock for the first lead touch, or pull in an existing Hawk template for a quick brand gate check. Tell me the goal and I'll get it on the canvas.
So now I'm really upset. This isn't how the platform is designed.
Marketing.
Hawk Online, Campaigns, Tracker, Content Pillars, ROI. See, push it upset. Hawk still has the wheel on marketing automation. Say what to change, deploy, or track. Resi won't interrupt this path.
Okay, this isn't how the platform is designed with this. Man, I need to read my stuff. So I'm going to say, please make a new copy of this in the directory. All right, so it's going to make a new copy of that. Look in there. Hopefully you guys like this more, this type of video more. I've been doing really fancy all out videos, and I'm just not getting people to understand what I built. And I'd rather show what I'm still working on and some of the problems to get people interested. Okay, so now we're going to do the same process. Go back to our bundles. We're going to refresh so the new file gets there. Here, one-page report, right-click, select all, copy. Boom.
Hawk Marketing.
Hawk Online, Campaigns, Tracker, Content Pillars, ROI. What are we pushing?
We'll paste that in here. Give it a go. ChatGPT is going to look at the logic of the statement. It knows what I want as an ultimate goal. It's going to help get me there. Goal. That's the understanding of this. Now, I do have this within the platform. It's called Ralph or Ralphie, and it does work, but it's more for coding or fixing things when it's already done. It's not a designing tool.
Hawk,
Hawk marketing.
Hawk Online, campaigns, tracker, content pillars, ROI. Pushing.
Stuff like that, but it's set up different when you use it for that. And I do have that as well. But this report is lockable, but only if Grok is forced to classify each result honestly. Shift is a contractor invoice for is no longer just file organize. Well, lock these.
Hawk marketing.
Hawk Online, campaign, nice track and content. Hawk has the we ROI automation. What do we push? Say what to change, deploy, or track. Resi won't interrupt this path.
This isn't helping at all. This last one's really not helping.
Okay, right, but feels like the biggest part that is feeling unhelpful.
So what's happening is the agents aren't running through the established flows. So it's like opening up various iframes, the wrong agents being called. It's like ADHD for agent.
Hawk marketing.
Hawk Online, campaigns, tracker, content pillars, ROI. What up,
Hawk marketing.
Hawk Online, campaigns, tracker, content pillars.
I don't want to lock things down in a bad state because that doesn't make any sense.
Right. Locking chaos just preserves chaos. Point is locking only after you have a known good.
Company details is Ober, license, bond, and insurance live on your profile here.
Nice to meet you.
Sin.
Maintenance requests? Phone tag? Let's embrace a smarter way to manage your properties, offering solutions to the property manager's problems.
Use smart glasses and gear directly with ResiHub AI agents here in our marketplace with Amazon's best